Hey guys, I'm just about to head out, so you're probably happy you're about to get a video outside the house for once. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my friend Eugene. He is an entrepreneur. He's gonna teach us all about his business, and on top of that, he is kind of dissecting the different codes in different religions so that he can be a better person. It's quite an interesting topic for me, so he can tell us a little bit about that at the same time. I'll see you when I get there. Welcome to 30 Day Slam. We are here with Eugene. Hi, Eugene. Hi. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to maybe talk about how you got here today. I mean, not actually drove here, but you know, it's very brave to start a business. What led you to that?
So I studied medicine, and while I was working in the medical industry, I realized that there's something that is not quite right there.
Really, in that industry?
Yes.
Okay.
I just feel that people there are they're driven more by the necessities of their daily life. Like,
Yes.
they worry more about earning an income.
Yes.
They're actually caring about the people who are sick or.
Yeah, I can see how you can get a little bit twisted when your primary job is to care for people.
Well,
Right.
So I just feel that there's better solutions to the things that they're doing there.
So that means if I think about your reasoning, that means that your original motivation for doing medicine was to help people.
Not exactly.
Okay.
I did. Well, I did medicine is because that time I don't see myself being an engineer or being a mathematician, but I like science.
Okay.
There's no other subject for me except medicine.
Okay, that's cool.
And yeah, so
And you studied in Russia? Was that medicine in Russia, or you studied here first?
I studied A levels here, Cambridge
Okay.
A level. Then I went to Russia for medicine course.
Okay, very good. And the reason why I mentioned Russia is that Eugene and I have talked about is he's had a pretty wild journey to get here, and it's a life-changing journey.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about that now, but maybe you could share that you're writing a book.
Yes, I've already finished my book. It's called 1 Kilogram of Love. It's available for free if you can access to my website.
Why 1
Yeah.
kilogram and over? Why that name? Sorry.
Oh, it's because, have you ever thought about how does the concept of 1 kilogram originate from?
Okay. I don't know how. Is it not equal to a liter of water? Is that where it goes?
Okay, how they develop the concept of 1 kilogram is when they take a slab of like a metal. I can't remember what metal it is.
Okay.
Lead or something like that. So they keep it in a place in, I can't remember. I think it's like Switzerland, Geneva, or whatever.
Yes.
So they keep it underground and they say this is 1 kilogram.
Okay.
So everyone just follow that standard that they have set. So since that standardization,
Yes.
that is 1 kilogram.
Is it like a cubic block, was it? So all sides the same?
I don't know in what
Okay.
form, but I just read it on Wikipedia. So I said, oh, this is very interesting. It's like
Huh?
what we live by day, like 1 kilogram. Nobody ever attrition like what is 1 kilogram. They just accept it as it is, like 1 kilo, 1 kilo,
Yes.
1 kilo. But actually, it's a specific mass that they designate as 1 kilogram.
Yes.
It's like labeling as 1 kilo.
Yeah, wow. I'd never thought of that, thank you.
Yeah,
So
my pleasure.
Now I've grown. We're only 5 minutes in, we've learned something fantastic.
So why 1 kilogram of love is because everyone has their own concept of what love is. And I went on a quest for 14 years finding out what love is. And finally I found what love is. And I wrote a book about it. This is the definition of what love is.
Okay, so probably at the end or in the notes we'll put a link to the book if you like.
Thank you.
And anybody who wants to read Eugene's story, I've read it. It's pretty incredible. It's definitely a trial and a rebirth, let's say.
Yes.
So basically, this search took you, let's say, to darker places,
Yes.
and then
effectively you hit a bottom period
Yes.
and then you've bounced back hard from that. Let's say
Yeah.
you've hit a wall and you've kind of come back.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, this is all detailed in the book, so I don't think we spoil too much more, but let's just put a
Yeah.
link there.
Thanks.
And but this is where it took you to a part where you started your business. Can you tell me how you got to that decision that you wanted to go out on your own?
Well, when I was working there in the hospital, I had this patient. He's a diabetic patient, and this patient is very funny. He's diabetic. He's seriously diabetic,
Yes.
but he's addicted to chocolates.
Addicted to chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
So we
Trouble.
tried hiding his chocolates,
Yes.
but he still keep on eating the chocolate. And then I left my post because we rotate our post.
Yes.
So I go to another section of the ward. Then I was away for 3 months.
So can I clarify?
Yep.
He's in hospital because he's diabetic, because he's had a high sugar incident, right?
Yep.
And that's put him in hospital. So he's
Yeah.
fainted, he's passed out, and
Oh no. He's there in the hospital because his leg was rotting away.
Oh,
I mean the
okay.
lower part of his leg. It's not that serious yet that time. They put maggots on his leg. Then the maggots eat the leg
okay,
to clean it up.
okay.
So it wasn't that serious.
My wife
I mean,
has just gone, ugh. Anyway.
I mean, it's serious, but it's
Yeah.
not that serious yet
Yes.
at that point. So after I left for 3 months and I come back and I saw him, he already had multiple amputations until his hip here.
Oh wow. So
Then,
this guy's in real trouble, and it all stems from his diabetes, does it?
Yes.
Wow. And he still can't fight that addiction.
In a sense, maybe. Because that time I was not aware of the problem of within the human heart, so I didn't have a proper conversation with him. I just thought like, oh, diabetes, then like that, just take the drugs or what.
Yeah.
Right? So like so after he got these multiple amputations,
Yes.
then he died a horrible death. And in that state, that was when it really shocked me, where I realized that what we have in the industry when it comes to treating this kind of chronic disease such as diabetes, there is either no cure or there's no intention of cure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I feel that there's a better, and I feel that if I continue to stay on, then I'll be having their bloods on my hand, because
Yes.
I'm not doing anything to help them.
Yes.
I'm just there for what.
Yes.
So I can't do things that I don't believe in, and at the same time, of course, I was looking for the fulfillment within my heart.
Tell me about, you've decided to start a business,
Yep.
right? It's day one.
Yes.
You've decided. Did you decide that it'll be studio equipment, or how did you get to a stage that you thought this is what I'm going to do?
Actually, I've always believed in synergy. So that time I was already doing photography. I was taking pictures of models and
Yes.
hopefully getting an income from there. So I want to find a way to expand my capabilities and also learn at the same time.
Yes.
So that's why I started to buy studio equipment. But when I was buying studio equipment, I realized that why not I sell this equipment as well, so that I can get like a dealer price from the local distributor.
Yes.
At the same time, I can also like expand my facilities that I have, like my studio work. So this is a good synergy for me. So that's why I pursue it.
Day one, I'm trying to understand. The day one, you've got no stock,
Yep.
and you decide, well, I'm going to sell something. How do you know
Yep.
what to sell? How do you know where to source from? And you know, there's thousands of photography products out there. Which ones do you choose, and how did you choose that? Complicated question, but maybe you
Yeah.
could tell me a bit about it.
Actually, at the time I was still learning photography, and I was learning through going to this forum called Photo Malaysia.
Okay.
So I was taking pictures of models that I posted there for comment and criticism. So they will like make comments of my photos, and I will try to learn from them.
Very good.
But at the same time, I also realized that there's a section there which says that there are people who are selling the equipment.
Ah,
So-
yeah. I think I've been on there before, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, so like that's where I found my first supplier,
Oh, really?
and I feel that he's very kind to me because despite me being someone who have no record of selling anything before,
Yes.
he still accept me as a dealer, and he gave me a dealer price for the products he sells.
Very good.
So that allowed me the opportunity to actually like start up, because I never sold any studio equipment before, but
Got your first supplier.
yeah.
Can I ask, did you start with much money? Was it like 10,000 ringgit or something, or less?
Oh, well, in my first supplier, I don't need any startup capital,
Okay.
because it's just like a drop ship thing where
Yep.
I get the order, then he'll post the things to the customer.
Yep.
So I make the small difference.
Yeah.
But I only needed capital when I started importing my own goods.
Yes.
So this happened when I met someone, a photography, also from Photo Malaysia. This guy is from China. So he told me about this website. It's called Taobao. He said in China everybody is on this website called Taobao and they're buying things from there. So that was when I checked out the website and I realized that, oh man, everything there is so cheap.
Yes.
So I realized that there's an opportunity there and there's a lot of potential there.
So
Yep.
Taobao is this search engine that you search through,
Yep.
and you could find anything.
Yep.
Okay. So you've brought in, now you've been going for 6 years, was it?
Yep.
6 years,
Yes.
and never looked back. It's the business started with one customer and slowly grew, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, that's fantastic. So, let's say I'm one of the home viewers,
Yep.
and I'm thinking, okay, well, I want to bring in some income.
Yep.
I can't achieve what I need to achieve in life with working, and
Yeah.
I need to bring something, or maybe you've got a wife at home and the
Yeah.
wife at home needs to work, or
Yes.
maybe you've got a friend in a situation who starting a small business on the side could help them. What let's start with what do you think you need to do this? Right, you've got a bit of a place, you've got a setup here, but you can do it from one room, right?
Yep.
Right. So if you've got one room for some stock, then that works well.
Yep.
Okay. And how much money do you think someone would need?
So for
Depends
me,
on the product, right?
Yeah, it depends on the product.
Okay.
But for me, I think I started with about 600 ringgit or 500 ringgit,
Okay.
because I start small, getting the small things.
Yep.
Because I won't like suddenly just put in like a lot just for something I'm not sure in, right?
Now that's
So-
really interesting. No, that's a really good point, because what Eugene did is test the market.
Yeah, I don't gamble.
And basically, he said, I'm going in this direction, but I'm not putting all my money on the table.
yeah,
I'm putting a little bit just to see what happens and see if it grows,
Yeah.
and if I get some sales.
yeah.
We
Because
grow
I
from
don't
there.
believe in gambling, and
Very good.
nowadays when I share about business, I always tell them that to import from Taobao is actually so easy. There's a lot of guides out there on the internet.
Yes.
I think it's like a common knowledge now.
Yes.
But what will make you be like having a successful business or not is the drive behind it, like the purpose behind it. For example, like
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, this is the most important thing. You must know why you're doing what you're doing,
Yes.
and you must believe in your product. Because if you don't believe in your own product,
Yes.
how would anyone want to buy a product? Because what's it for? Right? So, for example, like if you look at my journey,
Yes.
I wanted to pursue a fulfillment in my life,
Mhm.
which is well, I thought it was like girls or what. So that's why I do photography, and I also believe at the same time like media can help the nation. Media can educate people.
Yes.
That's why there's also very solid. There's a solid backing behind why I sell photography and video equipment. So it is this belief which actually helped me to have like a goal towards. And this is very important, because if you have no belief
Yes.
in what you're doing,
Yes.
then you're just doing it for money.
If I go back to a learning moment from this discussion, the first main thing is really know why you're doing what you do, and really believe it in your heart. So if you're coming and you're doing a business, get involved with something you love and you're passionate about and you're really caring about. Additional bonus if you can impact the community in some way positively. So, do you agree in that?
I think it goes hand in hand because if it doesn't benefit the community, why would they give you money?
Sure.
I mean,
sure.
like, basically money is a reflection of contribution.
Yes.
Because it means like you only get this reflection back if you contribute, right?
Yes, yeah, sure.
But of course,
Exchange of money for value. Value is what the person receives, as in the benefit or
Yeah.
what it means to them.
yeah.
So,
But of course, like, how do you know what the community needs, right? So that's another thing.
that's interesting.
So like, how do you diagnose the community to find out what they need? So how do you do it? That's another thing.
How did you do it?
For me, I think it began in uni because me and my uni mates, we have discussions, sometimes about politics, sometimes about other things. So through these discussions, I realized that there's a great need in the community, especially in Malaysia,
Yes,
where people are not educated.
yes.
And I believe that through educating them, we can build a better nation, a better society,
Okay.
and perhaps a better world.
So effectively, by sharing your knowledge on how to build businesses, right, you're educating people and you're making them stand on their own 2 feet, or helping them stand on their own 2 feet. So being more in control of their destiny.
But of course, when I share to them about this, I also realize that they cannot build a successful business, or they cannot build a reliably sustainable, successful business until they already have the heart to want to serve others.
Yes,
Because if your business exists just for the sake of profit,
yeah,
it will reflect on what you do. Like for example,
yeah,
the thing you price, you're gonna price it very expensive,
yes,
that maybe most people cannot reach it. Then people will actually like have other choices.
yes,
Of course, it also depends on the monopoly and
Yeah.
depends on how many people are actually doing it.
Imagine this. Imagine, I mean, you're from the medical world. Imagine a doctor in the middle of surgery, getting out his phone in the middle of surgery and checking his bank account. Right? You'd be horrified, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And clearly that doctor only cares about money. You wouldn't want to go to that doctor. So that's kind of how I think about it with business. Effectively doing business is not about the making money side. It's about how you serve and where you focus on delivering value. If you focus all on that, the money side looks after itself.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter. You don't have to focus on it.
Yeah,
So-
naturally will come.
Yep. So this is really, really great principles. Thank you for sharing, Eugene. Why don't we do this? Why don't we jump on Taobao? You can show me. I've never really had a look at Taobao, so maybe you could show me Taobao.
Okay. So first we go on Taobao. Actually, this I'm just gonna do a brief guide on this because
Okay.
you can find a lot of sources online about Taobao.
Yes.
So like I don't need to go into depth for this one. If you have difficulty reading Mandarin, you can go on Google Chrome. Use Google Chrome as a browser, and you can translate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. And if you want to search things, you need to search in Mandarin, so you better open Google Translate in case you don't know Mandarin.
That's awesome. Do you think this will work for Malay as well and other countries the same? With limited success.
I'm not sure. It depends how accurate Google is on
Yes.
those languages.
Yes.
For English to Mandarin, I think it's pretty good already.
Yes.
It's not perfect yet, but I think it's
It's pretty good.
pretty good. For other languages, I'm not sure.
Yes.
But try it out. And do it all, I guess.
It's a trial and error topic. Okay.
So what would you like to search for?
Chinese simplified.
I mean, what kind of product are you going to search for?
Let's say sports equipment, because I'm on a health binge at the moment. Do I have to be specific?
Yeah,
Okay.
it needs to be specific.
How specific?
Like, what is it? What product is it you're looking for?
Okay, let's think of something. Okay, let's search for foam roller. FOAM roller. Okay, so what this is it's a massage roller
Yep.
for after workout. I mean, I'm looking at buying one now. That's why.
okay.
Because I really hurt myself this week with my workouts,
Okay.
and I was so sore I couldn't even lift my arms, and I was whoosh, and I hear about this kind of thing, exactly that first thing that's come up.
So, this one what I did is that
Mhm.
I click on this column because I
Okay.
want to know which one has the highest sale.
Okay, so these are products that move. Okay.
But this one doesn't.
If you go down a bit further, I can see the right kind of thing. These kind of things.
Oh, this one.
So,
Okay.
11.
This is where I need to change from English back to Mandarin because
Mhm.
I realized that the sales that is highest is 0 sales. So we need to change to a better search keyword lah. to get
Okay.
a better, more accurate search. So let's see what keyword they use for their product.
So I mean that looks good for me. Is this the sales up here? Is it or where?
Yeah, it is sales.
So it's 2 sales. Is it? 2 persons have bought.
Yeah. So I'm gonna choose this keyword.
Okay.
Let's see what it says in English. Not that big.
No.
But anyways, let's do it.
But it's actually found. I mean, we've got product now, and this one's got 611 sales. So that's kind of
Oh, got it. Where?
that guy there over here
Oh,
is
yeah.
running 611 sales.
Yeah, that's,
So
the one they paid for advertising.
Okay.
They paid for that. They advertise the product. So
yep, and it's at a premium. If I look at that one versus that one, it's at a premium cost. So
it's not working. I don't know why. Let's see this one.
I mean, we did pick a very specific thing, right? And this probably doesn't have the biggest market, except I'm looking for one at the moment.
Oh.
So, yeah, this is exactly it. EVA foam, perfect. Now it gives you a range depending on quantity you buy, is it?
No, depends on the quality you buy.
The what? The quality?
Yeah, the quality that you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we're getting there. So I found the keyword on their page.
Mhm.
Where you write this. Let's, check it.
So effectively, you look at the title,
Yeah.
even though you don't know the words. Even though you don't know words, for someone who can't read it, is going to just pick some random words and throw them on and see where they get.
Yeah. So I believe that they translated
Mama stick.
it into a mama stick.
Nice. That's for you mamas out there. That's one for you.
Okay.
The mama stick.
So now you can see that this one is 11,000.
Yeah.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, it is. It's exactly.
So we can,
So effectively, what someone does is they lie on that and they roll, and it's like getting a back massage. It's very hard. It hurts supposedly, and it's like getting a massage, right? And
so this is what you're looking for.
okay. Yep.
I think it's a new model compared to the other one.
There's
This
all-
one has a hollow.
Yep.
This one is
Solid.
solid. I see. That's why you got so much sale, I think.
Different design.
And it's not that expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
39 renminbi, 25 ringgit.
Yeah. There you go. And this is the other seller.
Yeah, okay. So, let's say we've chosen this. We're not going to go through and purchase this
Yeah.
because my company who's probably watching would not appreciate that. So, if we go and purchase it, is there a way I can trial some stock, or do you just bite the bullet and buy 10? And, you know, is there a minimum order quantity for a start, or
Oh, for Taobao, there's no minimum order.
so I can buy 1, or I
Yeah,
can buy
usually-
50 or 100?
Yeah, you can. Usually I just buy one to try,
Mm-hmm.
to see is it same as the picture, to see the quality,
Yes.
and also I can use it to show to my customers
Yes.
and see like what they think about it, because I believe in doing complete research on the product before actually commit to any quantity lah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So having a sample is very important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't gamble like I said.
No, I totally,
Yeah.
I totally agree in that. I mean, you want to, as a human, you want to touch it and feel it, and you know, listen to it, rattle it, bang it, you know, throw it, whatever you want to do, and really know that what you're getting is what's promised, right?
Yeah, and I also want to know that is it really what the community needs?
Yeah, for sure.
If only if it
So you're doing in business they call it oh, I can't think of the bloody name. In business they do market research and they get community groups in and ask them how do they feel about this product. Does this KFC chicken taste amazing? This kind of thing, right? So effectively you're doing that with your friend group or whoever. Hey, if I brought this in, would you like one?
Yeah.
And then you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're only talking about like that's 25 ringgit. If I bring 10 in, you've started 250 ringgit. You've begun, right? That's very good. Okay.
But
So-
of course, you also need to see like anyone selling it locally, and also do market research on the pricing, the
Yes.
margins. Also, this is also very important.
Yes. So what is your competition? What is your market size? So you go and do that research and work out, is there an area where you can fill a need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Okay. So let's say we've made this decision and we're going to purchase. How do we get it to us?
Well, there's two ways. One is using the air shipping, another one is using sea shipping. Oh, because Taobao is actually a China website, catered mainly for China people.
Yes.
They do have services where they ship directly from the seller to you.
Yes.
Taobao offers this service, but of course I'm not sure how reliable is that service. I never use it myself.
Okay. Okay.
For me, choosing the logistic is more on a relationship basis because
Yes.
I prefer to work with people I have experience with
Yes.
and people whom I can contact on a personal basis.
Yes.
I don't really like working with big companies where I can't have a relationship with the people I work with,
Yes.
and especially because in big companies sometimes they change staff quite often, so you can't really like build any bond with them in that sense.
And this is almost two ways. You've got a friendship happening, and also if you're really in trouble for something, they can help you.
Yeah, like, and how to say, because logistic is very human based, like always about people. Like someone's gonna take the thing and bring it to somewhere, then another person is gonna bring that thing to you, then someone will be actually coordinating them. So it's always about people, man.
Yes.
It's not like, yeah,
I'd also say business is about people, right? Same thing.
yeah. That's why the people is very important. The people working in the company is very important for logistics,
Yes.
because you want it to be reliable, you want it to come on time, you want it to come in one piece.
Yes.
And if it doesn't come in one piece, you want the idea to be good also
Yeah.
in handling the unfortunate incident.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
So-
I've worked in a pretty high intensity industry, and people on the other end of the phone yelling at you because your company made a mistake or something, it never feels good, does it? So, and not only that, the next time they ring up, you feel a little bit scared because maybe they're gonna beat you up, right? So, and that's not the relationship you want in life. Okay, so I guess the last thing that we want to do is just share, because you've gone through this journey of starting from nothing and really coming to a business which is turning over products continuously. You will have had some challenges along the way. So I'm really interested in what were those challenges, just share, and how did you overcome them?
Well, to be honest, in the business itself, I don't have much significant challenges.
Okay.
But there's one memorable thing is that this incident where I worked with this supplier for many years. For like at least I think 1 or 2 years. The product is a fog machine.
Yes.
So previously it's okay, but suddenly one shipment where I ordered like about 10 stock, 7 of them is not working.
Okay,
So-
70% failure rate. Whoops.
So that was quite a scary incident.
How did you deal with the supplier, and how did you come out the end?
So that time I make phone call to them, and at first they pick up, then later they don't pick up anymore. Then I try like messaging them. At first they reply, then later they don't reply anymore.
Okay.
That's when I know that
Now we're in trouble.
yeah. So like
Okay.
there wasn't much that I can do about this incident.
Okay.
I lost the amount that I invested in.
Yep. Well, except the 3 that are working, but you don't know how long they're going to work for if the other 7 weren't, right?
Yeah.
So
Then like for me, I realized that there's not much I can do about it
yes.
in this sense, but it also reminds me that there's always a risk. I
Yep.
mean, there's always a chance of risk.
They call it businessman's risk. Even when you're the manufacturer, your own company can manufacture a product which fails and you have a warranty, etc. So this happens. Except usually your own company follows up on the warranty and repairs it, right? But these guys were cheats, effectively.
Yeah.
So
But it only happened one time in about 45 years. So
yeah,
thank God. And
yeah, exactly. But it actually shows you something, because in I remember going back around 10 years, there was this big fear of Chinese products, right? And I've seen it in the electrical industry as well. Chinese products, the quality is coming up very, very high now. Innovations are coming. I mean, you look at DJI, the drone company, and they're doing the stabilization for cameras.
Yep.
A massive company now, and it's all Chinese,
Yep.
right? Let's just say Apple iPhone made in China. Right? Everybody's got one in their pocket, or nearly. so you know, the fear of Chinese products, I think, is obsolete. This argument is obsolete.
Yep.
So I would like to thank Eugene for his generosity in sharing this information and, you know, giving me an upshot in knowledge. So thank you, man.
Thank you.
We go, Macan. So if people want to find you, we'll put something in the comments.
Thank you.
And definitely go and check out Eugene's story. It's pretty amazing. He's you know, he's brutally honest. I don't think many people can do what he did in his writing and just really bare his soul. So that's it's a good read. Get into it, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Right. We've just had a low carb meal together. What did we have? Bak kut teh?
Have a good day, yes.
And vegetables, fantastic. I want to say thank you again, my friend. You've been awesome. Awesome food here, whoever this is. We put up a sign right there.
Yeah.
If you're in Malaysia, go and have a look. Okay, guys, see you later.
See you.